Hi, my name is Kim. This is my husband, Renee. Together we have 2 children, Joshua and Mia. And we are the Vasquez family. Yes, we're a little crazy, and at times life gets hectic, but it doesn't stop us from taking time and enjoying ourselves and spending time together. And when we do, we like to share our adventures with you guys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our crazy family. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am uploading this video super late. This is our California family vacation vlog. This was over 4th of July weekend. And actually, my husband was there for the weekend, and the kids and I stayed for an additional like 10 days total. And I know I'm super late uploading this, just so much has happened. I have a whole nother video, like life update, that I'll be uploading soon. But I wanted to get this video out there and share these memories, and I hope you guys enjoy our California vlog vacation as much as we enjoyed our time and our vacation. So my mother-in-law lives on acreage properties, or like an area where there's a bunch of acreage properties. A lot of people have homesteads and they have goats. Some people have cows and horses. So we would take the dogs for walks, and we would go and pet the the goats and the horses, or whatever farm animals that would let us pet them. But on this day, we went to go watch my nephew play a baseball game, and it was so much fun. And then afterwards, we had a family get-together at my mother-in-law's, and it was just so fun to get the kids all together and the family all together, and of course eat all the delicious food that everybody made. I love that even though we only visit like once a year and the kids only see each other once a year, I love how they just kind of pick up where they left off at. There's no awkwardness between them, and they all get along and play well together. Anytime there's a family get together, of course, there's always so much food. This was just like a few things that I got a chance to take a shot of and get on camera. But on the next day, we went to Pebble Beach with my sister-in-law. She actually was working at Pebble Beach, and she was like a coordinator, an event coordinator. And so she kind of gave us like this whole amazing backdoor type view and tour of Pebble Beach, and I really enjoyed it. The grounds there are just so lovely, so beautiful. We had lunch at a restaurant called Sticks, and this was the view from the patio where we were at. And look at those deers, like they have no worry or no care in the world. It was just really cool to sit back, relax, and even if you don't play golf, like Sticks was a really great place to hang out by the fire and have some wine and have a couple bites to eat. After we finished eating, we did some more walking around, and then we did some shopping at their little stores that they have right there in Pebble Beach. And it was just really nice and fun and walkable. Like I said, even if you don't play golf, I mean, the grounds here and the views are just so amazing and so worth the trip. One of the other things we did was we went on a hike with our family, and it was really cool because one of my cousins, her name is Kiki, she had never been hiking before, and so it was kind of cool to have that experience with her. But we went to Point Lobos, and if you've seen any of my past vlogs, you know that Point Lobos is one of our favorite places to go hiking. It is kid friendly. They have these really like walkable trails, but there's some like more challenging ones if you want a challenge. One of the things that brings us back to Point Lobos every time we visit are the tide pools. Yes, the views are beautiful, but the tide pools are so amazing. And this is a shot of one of the tide pools that we came across, and there was a starfish in there. And then those little purple things, I'm not sure what they're called. But the kids and I could spend like hours just looking and investigating in each of the little tide pools, seeing what we come across, like Mr. Krabs right here. There was just so much of that. And so if you're ever in the Northern California area, definitely recommend Point Lobos. It's a great family adventure, and I think it's only like $10 to get into the park. After our long hike, we stopped at a local fruit stand in Castroville, and we got some snacks. We also got some of the world's best fried artichoke. So if you're ever in Castroville, they are known for their artichokes. There's a little shop, I don't know what it's called, but they had some really good fried artichokes. It's like the shop that has the big plastic huge artichoke in the front of it. So, of course, after all that hiking, we had to have a night of relaxation and pampering. And so on this night, we did some face masks and just relaxed and hung out and, like, watched movies.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh, yeah. Put it on your shirt. You're supposed to wear that tomorrow. I a black shirt. Josh, say cheese. Me, say cheese. No. Look at me. Ruby. Yeah. I have to get my eyebrows done.
And then the next day, guys, I feel like we were just on the go so much. But the next day, we headed to Monterey Bay. And it was so funny. We were on a mission to get Dippin' Dots. And it's like along Cannery Row, and somehow we missed a turn somewhere, and by the time we made it, we never got the Dippin' Dots. But after that long walk of getting lost, we went and had some Ikes, and it was so good.
Oh, model it. So yummy. Ooh, so cute. Let me see you. Oh, so yummy. Look like you're happy. Alright, let me see yours, Mia. Ooh, yummers. And what are you getting? Alright, and then here's mine. I want to try.
Guys, I love Ike's. They have a huge selection of sandwiches and a really nice variety of vegetarian sandwiches, and I got a vegetarian sandwich. Afterwards, we went to one of the local farmers markets that they were having, and I got some organic, clean, vegan ice cream. That's what it's called, vegan ice cream, and it was really good. And it was from Revival, so if you are there, definitely try it. I really enjoy going to the farmers markets in California. I feel like it's just a little bit different experience than the ones that we have here in Texas. And they just have so many farmers markets. I don't know if it's because of where I live, or maybe I'm not looking in the right places here in Texas. But the farmers markets in California are just amazing and fun. On the next day, we went to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and the kids did a little bit of both things. They played on the beach, and they got to ride a bunch of rides.
Kikis, why so serious? Why so serious? You went from huh to
So I felt really fortunate and lucky because my sister-in-law was with me and we had the big kids with us to kind of ride all the rides with the little kids, because these little kids were wanting to ride every ride. I feel like I'm too old, or my stomach just can't handle it. When I was younger, I used to be the same exact way and super adventurous and ride every ride, but I can't handle it anymore. So I felt really lucky that we had Kiki's and my nephew Anthony and Josh there to ride all the rides with the kids, so that me and my sister-in-law could sit back, relax, and just enjoy watching them play. So eventually all the rides ended up getting to the little kids, especially my poor Mia. She got really sick after, as the day went on. And so while they were taking a break, the big kids went on the slingshot, which is like this crazy ride. It was so funny because they were trying to talk Kiki's into going on the ride. And finally they got her on, and she was so scared the first time, but she loved it. I think they rode that one, like the big kids rode that one like 3 times or something crazy, while I was helping Mia feel a little bit better and get her some Sprite and some Gatorade. So since the little kids were not feeling so well anymore, me and my sister-in-law took them to the beach so they can kind of run and get all the rides out of their system and just take it easy and let their stomach settle. And then the big kids rode some more rides. Eventually they joined us on the beach and started playing in the water, or along the water, letting the waves chase them. And I think this was probably my favorite part of the whole day, is just sitting back with my sister-in-law and watching the kids play. The next day, we headed to Atwater, California, to take our cousin Kiki back home. But before we dropped her off, we stopped along the road to a place called Casa de Fruta. And Casa de Fruta just basically has all kinds of stuff. They have all kinds of snacks. They have all kinds of fruit. It's like a huge fruit stand and snack stand that is supplied by, I believe, local growers. They also have a little area where you could do some wine tasting if you wanted to. But they have so many things that are attached to them. They have like Casa de Fruta, Casa de Train Ride, Casa de Wine Tasting. So it was a great place to kind of stretch our legs and make our way to Atwater, California, to drop Kiki off at home. Of course, I had to get some Instagram shots, and my family is always so good and so supportive in letting me get those shots. So thank you guys. So eventually we made it to Atwater and we hung out by the pool. Kiki's is actually my husband's Aunt Ruby's youngest daughter, but she does have 2 older daughters, and I always feel like I say the kids or the girls, but they are grown women. They are like 22 and 23 or 24. I'm not sure. But I just watched them grow up, so it's so funny to, like, I still am in that habit of calling them the girls or kids or whatever, but they're women. And this is their dog, Teddy. I feel like she kind of, I didn't properly introduce her, but she was so sweet and so fun. But this is what Ruby and Renee's Uncle Jose made for us. We just had some tacos and some carnita, and we hung out and enjoyed their company. The next day, it was just kind of a girls' day, and I got to hang out with my little sister-in-law. She was really busy working for a lot of the trip. I'm so proud of her because she's done so much, and she's just becoming such a amazing adult. And but on this day, it was just about me, her, and Mia, and we hung out, and she knows me so well. She took me to a local plant place, and they had so many succulents, and it was just, they had like places where you could take pictures. It was just really, it was a really nice little plant place, and it wasn't packed at all. Like, I think there was like maybe a few other people shopping, but it was so huge, and they had all these little setups of all these cute little succulent things. They had a whole bunch of succulents for sale, but they also had like their own personal succulent supply and succulents that I hadn't even seen. How many times could I say succulents, guys? I don't know. But this place was just really cool, and I saw a lot of variety of succulents, and I've never seen, like, they actually looked black in person, but they were like a like purpley black color succulent. I don't know. But then there was this like little Volkswagen or BMW, not BMW, like little punch buggy, slug buggy, whatever. And I loved how they turned it into this really awesome planter. All in all, this trip was jam-packed with adventure and spending time with family. And I'm always grateful for these moments. And I'm grateful to be able to have this platform of YouTube to be able to share our adventures and our experiences and with you guys. And so I really appreciate you guys watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below things that places you like to go, adventures you like to see, and what was your favorite part of this vlog. I know I have so many favorite parts. It's hard to choose just one. But thanks again for your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.